Today I'll be interviewing Lily Million. Million is a former designer. Born and raised in New York, now resides here in Seattle, Washington. This spring she'll be launching her new men's line called Tajunknownn. And today she's here to give us some insight about her journey here in Seattle. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
So we'll start it off by this. What is a typical day for you?
A typical day in the office is getting my Starbucks first, going to just like a 9 to 5 job, picking fabrics out, seeing what goes with what. It's very hard, it's intense, but I love my job. Like I said, something that you love, you're going to treat it like it's a 9 to 5 job for you, and self-employed. So going into the office is kind of hectic, all those fabrics and trying to get everything together.
Now, what motivates you to go to the office?
Just social media, basically. I put out a lot of things, for samples, and I get a lot of feedback and a lot of conversations on there, as well as exposure. And people say, you should do this, you should do that. And I'm like, you know what, let me go into the office, kind of regroup some things. I take their opinions, but, I work on the craft myself, basically. I'll take everybody's opinions, but you want to perfect everything that you do when you walk in there.
Now, how do you motivate others?
I motivate others by telling them that they can do it, As they see me through my trials and tribulations after year and year, I try to stay on that right path of just saying, hey, you can do it. If I did it, you can do it. What motivates them is they see you motivated and they want to do better for themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what was the first risk that you've ever taken as a designer?
I took a year off of work, and it was crazy. I found my first investor, actually, eating out. And I was, just praying on it, like, am I doing the right thing, So you gotta have a lot of faith when you're doing something like that. You're just saying, hey, I'm not working no more. So it's like, for me, I just put all my effort and energy into my craft, and the outcome was great. I got an investor, and I'm working on my line.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, it's safe to say that risk of quitting your job was a great outcome.
It was the best outcome ever that I ever approached, yeah.
Okay. Now, speaking of risk, was there anyone that went against that risk or didn't quite support you in a way?
Of course. A lot of people go against the grain. They're going to tell you some negative thoughts and tell you not to. And, a lot of people in my family were telling me, you just go to school and be a doctor. For me, that was not my passion. It just didn't sit with me well in my heart. I wanted more. I wanted fire. So from then on, just start doing my collection, and I'm working on my 2016 spring collection, and it's just a great outcome for me.
Okay. Now, what does it take? Would you say it's hard for a woman in this society to succeed in owning her own business?
Yeah. I hate that line because what I think is it's not hard at all. Especially in this industry, it's a woman-dominated world too, as well. Of course, it's men, but it's 100% more risk for women. To get into the business. But the quality, the look, the creativity has to go on to one. Otherwise, you won't make it in this industry. It's very hard to get in. You need the buzz. The brand has to be bigger than what you have. You can't say, hey, I'm going to wake up one day and be a designer. No, you got to have that focus, that drive, something that you want. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a hobby like, oh, okay, let me just do one side job. No, people won't respect you as that, Just something that you want.
So it's safe to say that it's not about your sex or gender in this society. It's more of what you can bring to the table.
The grind, the ambitions, and everything like that. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're just going to wrap up this interview, but I want to leave it off as this. You have met your primary goal.
Yeah.
Now what else is in store for you?
A lot. Owning businesses, real estate. I want more. I want to expand my brand. Entrepreneurship is one thing I really strength on, because I feel like everybody can do anything they want to do, you know what I'm saying? So don't let no one doubt you, say you can't do it, because I feel like you hold a household name, say like Tajunknownn. I want to make it more and more and more, and bring more jobs to people.